Welcome back. It's Mallet, and we're working on Lakefield. There's a few problems, but we got an airport made. I had to redo something because I had 81 tiles active, and I had the traffic manager. I thought that I re-downloaded the proper one, but it created some chaos, and kind of had to redo our airport. So, plenty of things to do in the city. I reconnected my ore stuff. We've got a few missing assets yet. I deactivated most of them, and then some of the roads disappeared. We have large swaths of the city that have to be redone, but that gives us an opportunity for redevelopment. And we'll do some of that as we play with our airport. But we will continue and strive to make it better. But good news is our airport is at level 2. So we can come in here and work to level 3. We can do some stuff. We have medium plane stands now. Now what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to do the other part of the airport on this side. So we're going to have kind of a central thoroughfare through here, and then we'll come around and have the other more grandiose part of the airport over here. So it's going to be kind of a 2-terminal thing. We're also going to just kind of let some money build up while we do that, because we will have to add to our district. And that apparently costs us tons and tons of money. I had thought we had it pretty much worked out before, but it I don't know, just didn't work the way I thought it would. And we're going to be limited on space until I can figure out how to unlock more tiles. But I believe we have enough room on this map. Buy some soil. We should go someplace, get some soil out. That is kind of the plan I have here. So we will come in and we'll put another set of larger aircraft on this side. The possibility is I think the cargo airport will be probably in this general vicinity as we go ahead. So what we're going to do is completely wreck some of this highway stuff, I think. Let's do this. Upgrade this, and this. Let's bring another road. Kind of like that. So you get different terminals. Maybe we'll adjust that incoming road, but I don't know yet. Ah. Let's run this down here like this. That's pretty darn straight. Like that. I'm sure we're probably going to have to delete some of that road. And then let's just bring it over like this. Like that. That could be good. Not too happy with that curvature there. Just mess with that a little bit. maybe what we should do is just bring it straight off of this. No, I don't know. I don't think that's all that much. Well, it's different. Different than it was. Let's say that. Well, they said they didn't have enough educated workers. I don't. We didn't put our hotel or anything in here yet. We did put residential and items like that over there. Not necessarily sure I want to do that. This is primarily going to be, I'd say, offices. And higher density commercial. I'm not wrong in my assumption, because I'm not, because I'm doing it. We actually have to get some more people. So then we have decided that we will bring a road into here. Like that. Need to bring it straight. So we should place our new airport terminals. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the super modern. I kind of rather like the other one. Let's go in here. Come on. Oh no, we can do what we wanted to do. Modern 2-story terminal. Should we do a 2-story terminal over here? That is 130,000. I think we will. That is probably the road there, right? Let's place that down. It does look like we'll probably want to do that. Bring that into here, possibly. You know, I don't see the need for us to have a 2-story terminal at this time. I think as the airport gets bigger. Oh, modern large terminal. That might be. That might be a thing. That might be a thing. How would we go about doing that? How would we place that in there? Oh, we still have quite a bit of room. I want to see how the concourses tie into that. Would they go out like that? Bring them in like that and out like that. I believe that's a possibility. Well, I think I'm going to stick with my gut on the first one. And we're going to stick like, ooh. That wasn't that big. That wasn't that big. we can stick here. Then it gives us something to grow with, I think. Pardon me. That's not exactly what I wanted. Let's put that down here just for some symmetry. That we will have a large area here. Let's do that. And we'll probably want to update that with some parking and all the usual fun stuff. I think to make this fun, we'll bring it all into here. There. Yeah, it's at some point we'll probably have to do a complete and total redesign, but well, that's going to be the fun of it, isn't it? I'm going to bring another road here. Where did we bring a road through? Right here. Right here we brought the road through. And I think I'm going to actually do that right about here too. Trying to resist the urge for all the other fancy stuff. You know what I mean? And for this one, the classic concourse. Ooh, we unlocked some of that fun stuff for that one, so that'd be pretty good. What I am gonna do, we will put the Bisco. What is our power issue there? No. Okay. So airports, in my opinion, start out relatively simple. Have to bring some water into here. Cover these areas. And obviously we're going to have to bring water into here. That does go like that. And power, we're going to need some power, people. And we can do a fancy little thing like this. There. Now we'll have the power. And you know that these roads should all pipe. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of redevelopment. Yes. We did have quite a few things because we had some assets and I wasn't sure what mods were all working until I got everything checked out. And I had overloaded my computer with assets. I only have 32 gigs of memory, RAM, which is more than enough for like every other application in the world. But we're good. I thought I put it. Yeah. I was thinking I thought I put a train connection for future growth over there, and I did. Yeah, we're getting the traffic in here. We're enjoying this. Let us. Still having garbage problems. Now we have. I'm trying to decide. Got a nice long concourse here. What I'm going to do, I think, we're gonna look to have larger aircraft here, right? That should be there. We're gonna do that. I think that'll work. I hope so. Now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna put our larger. Probably put those too close together. Be nice if you could do that in real life. Let's just click on it. Bring it back. So let's do that. How far did it go out? There. Do we think that's going to be good? Well, certainly a way of finding out, isn't there? That looks pretty good. Does our water have to go all the way to all of it? Or are we good with water? Probably. No, we're not. So let's work. We're going to work this out. You should have water. Yes, you do. Don't toy with me. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of room to go, do we? And those are going to be, well, larger aircraft coming in there. Ooh, look at that. We got to be careful now. We're getting low on the funds. But we did take care of that. We got a grant to increase the airport size. That's fantastic. I'm glad that came through. All right. We're going to need another runway. But we need a lot of room to get our aircraft going. They're all going to be kind of taken off the same way. Should we have ours take off that way? I think we can have them take off that way. I think that's going to be good. So they're going to land and take off. The we will need taxiways, won't we? Gonna come off here. Of course, it's not in the right place. No. Just don't like me. Why? Guess that's the only way we can go. I think I'm gonna... Well, they have to come back in now, don't they? Gonna have to come back through here. That. Of course. Kind of want it to look nice, don't we? That should work. Right. So I'm thinking of how to do this. Pretty much sure it's not going to do what I want it to. Of course not. Can we do this? There we can. Oh, they need to come back through too, don't they? They're going to have to come back through here. That's going to look pretty good. Trust me, it's going to look good. We'll get that kind of working on one side, and then we'll see how it operates on the next side. Trust me, I am an expert. Right, now we have a semi-working side of the airport, which I think is good. They will also need a tower. We got a tower on the other side for that section of the airport. We're gonna do the this tower here. Excellent. Nice. Got the airport stuff down pat. We are on target. Our population is growing. Take that off. Don't have that yet. We do need a place for the fuel stuff. Now, fuel storage isn't going to be right next to anything. I know this because I did that. And the other part of this, I think if we can do it, I think we can. We're going to come in. We're going to make a road. Well, that probably won't be a good idea to have it one way. Come in here with the industry fuel storage thing. Like that. That looks pretty good. That looks kind of legitimate. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Just afraid the rest of the city is going to burn while we're out here. But it doesn't look like it is, so we're okay. We are okay. Attractiveness is going up to 540. Medium plane stands. I'm hoping that we can get some additional crafts. All right, now we need to start doing some fun stuff on our airport here. Gonna need some of these fancy hotels in the center. Must be placed roadside. Well, I guess we can do that. Maybe we'll put that right there. Yeah, I like that. We're looking kind of modern-esque there. Hotels. Can we put this one here also? That looks pretty good. Unique buildings. Well, we need some unique buildings. Airport district. Transport tower? No. Do we need a super cool building? I think if it was me doing it, I'd put a super cool building. Put something over here to kind of balance that out. Otherwise, like this area has a lot of the lower. I won't say low rent. I won't say low rent. What do we got here? Aviation Club. Wow, look at that. Ooh, that's going to be fun to put over here or something. That will be fun to add in. Yeah. We're going to get an aviation club in there because I think that's a cool deal. We don't have a lot of big planes coming in yet. Where are you, big planes? We got power and we have water. So that's all good. We can probably start doing some nice development over here. Well, it's all kind of developing up very nicely. You need some of our condo spaces taken up. Mixed use residential. That's a little weird. Modern Art Museum. We need a theater of wonders. Yeah, we got the Oriental restaurant there. No, got some cool stuff. Come on, big planes. Come on. We're looking for you. Operating. Ooh, attractiveness. 940. We are right on the brink of. We are on the brink of awesomeness here. Sometimes, people spend a fair amount of time at the hotel stuff. They might want some leisure and some park stuff going on around here, right? It's supposed to be a nice place, a showcase for the city. I believe that it would work. Need some medium planes to come in. I guess we're getting people going over there, so that's good. Get some additional office stuff going on here. Like that. We want to have it to grow in pretty good. We'll see what happens. I think that turned out pretty good. This is I think we're going to get a revamp, a remodel on this airport at some point in the future. I can see it happening. Definitely see it happening. I definitely see that. I think this is pretty cool having this over here because we're actually delivering fuel to the airport now. That would have been kind of fun. I think a good mechanic would have been having to deliver fuel to the airport. It would be a cost and a sale kind of thing. But hey, maybe that's a thing that can happen in the future. I think we're going to need a little bit of a low push. Oh, hey, look at that. We've got our first medium aircrafts hitting the highway. Excited about that. We've also lost, almost looks like we lost part of the hotel there. What else do we have? Other items to do within the realm. Decoration. Well, we probably start getting some large hangars in there. Get a lounge out here. I think that'll be nice. Hey, level 3. All right. So what I'm going to do, we will do level 3 airport stuff on the next stream and or video. Now we're going to go back into the work a little bit on stuff in the city. Let's do check out the water situation. I really need to just spend a day doing transport. Not transport, public transport. Because our public transport sucks. And I'm pretty much sure that this is gonna all go to heck over here. Guarantee it. That's gonna need a fair amount of work. We put some denser residential in here so people can come and work, maybe have temporary stays at the airport. Got the highway connection here. This is Lakefield City Airport. Oh, thanks, Fina Fox. Glad you came back. Yeah, we were able to get back onto the big city. Obviously, the lack of certain mods and certain things wrecked a few things. A good portion of the city still exists. We did lose a large area because I was overburdened with assets too. So we're gonna come back through and repopulate, reinvent our city. Because again, this all here could be pretty much done better. This area, it's just the way it is, right? So most of the functionality we have is there. We're good to go. We're gonna explore putting more bus lines in. We got a good commercial district happening over here. I think it's turned out good. I put a different underlying theme to the map, so that's good. Yeah, this is going to have to improve, but at this point, it seems to be working. It's not backing up or anything. So I'm not going to complain if it's working. Ooh. Well, certainly not the same issue as you had, hey? Glad to see that everything's okay. Hope it heals up. That's a nasty. But I did find a fun little thing that we can put in here. Not sure where I want to put it. Because I think we're gonna put the cargo airport over here. Tell you the truth. Because it's right in this area and we're right off the railroad here. Yeah, I hate those. I just don't like it. Wish I could do. I will do better on it eventually. We got this nice thing here. We've got access from down here. And I don't know if we're going to ever need to have the need for more runway here, but I don't think so. I'm going to kind of keep this as a smaller airport. The small jets and the large jets will be over here. Oh, that's good. My youngest son broke his leg when he was 3 ice skating. We always went to ice skating. And he just kind of fell down and it broke. Like, oh my God. So I was at the ice skating park with all 3 of my kids all 4 of them at that time. And sometimes your kids cry and they can't communicate what's happening. It took a little while to actually figure out that he broke his leg. Yeah, I think we'll have the larger aircraft over there. We'll do an aviation club over here. And then we'll just do development within here. I brought a road into here and put oil storage here, which I think would be a nice, I think that would probably have been a nice, maybe you heard it, maybe you didn't, that since you can produce oil in the city, in your city, you'd have to have aviation fuel. You'd have to generate aviation fuel for your airports. And what I would have done. In fact, I'm a semi-professional airport guy. Not airport, but actually when I was in the Air Force, I drove the fuel trucks. So we might get a little crazy with fuel storage. So it's like the one part of this that I can say, that would have been a lot of fun to do. So we'll get maybe some different assets like this. These assets are good. I just wanted to put some in here, that's just the way it is. You do what you do when you can. So since we're over here on this, I'll bring this out here like that. Make it kind of fancy. Yeah, I saw it on another build too. Surprising, we made it to 3, so we can do cargo aircraft. But I'm gonna do the next bit of this in the next stream, or I might even try a video. But I like streaming. That's just what I do. Maybe I'll do a build on a video. I've done a couple, but I prefer that. Maybe we'll do Aviation Club build or something like that. And now that we have a few more areas here, we're gonna bring this road out. I like having trees on my roads. This would probably be a good place to make a connection. I should probably, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna kind of leave something there. That's a pretty good extension. I think we're collecting a lot of oil. We've got a lot of oil being produced. We've got a large commercial need yet. I'm going to extend this road here. Doesn't need to be, we don't need trees on it. just a plain old industrial kind of road. Give some more connectivity to that area. Just gonna do a. We have an area. We have this area here now that could use some commercial, I believe. Originally set up for kind of planned residential kind of thing, so I am gonna go back here and do the residential here and here. But some of the assets I used for this area got taken away. Yeah, I'm pumping in money with that. Yeah, maybe some of that there. That. I leave little areas open so we can come in and put more stuff at a later time. Want density, anything like that. But we don't have a large population demand at this time. And I lost some of my trees too. It did not enable all the trees again, so we need to come back and put more trees. 12. We got one more. We got lots of students there now. Wow. Now we're renowned. We should probably really take a look one of these times and review our university. See, we lost all this too. One of the road assets I had. And I did not go through and fix everything. Yeah. Well, if you go to, and maybe, I don't know if you know it, and probably do. Go to the City Skylines place on Steam, and go to the, was it discussions? Yeah, discussions, and then go to the mod compatibility thread. They've been keeping up with what's working and what's not working. So there are some issues that if you saved it with one, they're supposed to save the game in a separate folder. Some of this stuff, it's all explained. But if you want to see what things are updated and what's not updated, they have names here, and you can copy and paste this and put it in your browser. And they've got a real nice spreadsheet. So it's very helpful, and I think we're good to go. The Ultimate Eye Candy messed with some of my stuff too, and the traffic manager is messing with my stuff. So just an opportunity to go there and check some of that stuff out. Where are we? Yeah, it was very helpful. I played with that. I was so excited. I think the day before yesterday, right? Because I really haven't. I've played City Skylines for a while. I used to stream it a little bit more, but this gives us an opportunity to redevelop this neighborhood. There's a lot of neighborhoods that need. I like the eye candy a lot for the ability to control time of day and stuff. The thing I'm lacking on my computer is a lot. I have 32 gigs of RAM, but if you start, what happened to all you guys? Why did you go away? Yeah, we're in the redevelopment stage. I guess they all died. I guess they all left. I believe they probably have water coverage. Yeah. So we have to think about what we're gonna do. And the more I've done, the more I go through it, the better the ideas tend to have. So yeah, let's hope our city of tomorrow is better than our city of yesterday, right? There we go. We don't have a big demand, but that's okay. Hopefully things will start producing properly, and we'll get our city back. But at least we put some road networks in. And all that good stuff. So we're going to try and entice some people into the areas by putting parks. You know, I think that's a good place for a park. I don't make a lot of people. I don't really like those parks that much, but it is what they are. And I really did a horrible job with this area, but we've got a lot of factories, and I kind of just made it so we could get population to work in the factories. So that was my sin there. I do wish I could put more unique factories down. I have used them all. But I guess that's the way it is. Yeah, I agree. It's weird. But it's I think it's a good update. I think it's a nice update. Yeah. We gotta get some serious working peoples going in there. And I don't want to have big blocks of stuff. We probably need a big commercial goods warehouse here. I think certainly fit in here. That's for sure. Actually, we can do this. Aha. There we go. Yes, we can. probably not a good place for it. To tell you the truth. Well, I'm gonna leave that one there. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna do that. Unique factory products. It probably wouldn't be bad, because then I think they can bring all their factory products there. Oh, this whole little area. Oh, let's not get distracted. We were working over here. And if the city ever really, really does get big, we can. We've got a lot of room for everything. That's a stupid road there. This gets a little back. I'm not. No, not gonna worry about it. Wondering. Wonder if that's working. It is. Okay. See, we seem to be missing a little bit there. How working? One thing we did do is we brought ore. We process ore in this area too, because the refineries need metals. So I made some smaller areas of that nature. All this had been all kind of filled in with trees and stuff before. This needs. Okay, emptying is finished. Stop emptying. Oh, I know why I missed that road. I think that road's supposed to go out. That's supposed to have an industrial road. Industry road. So I'm gonna fill in this area with trees. And I'm glad. Hope everyone's enjoying this. Cottonwoods look nice. I have the. What is it? The load distance turned down or turned up or whatever. Like that. Hello, Maggie Prince. How are you today? Hope you're enjoying the city building for the evening. Yeah, we had put the bus lane there. Really kind of silly now. Yeah, the last month of the channel is for me it's been very good. Been happy. See if there's any quick fixes we can do. Yeah, because this area got a little decimated too. But again, I think that's going to be a good opportunity. This is the original side of town, so it does need to work. This is just plain ugly. Plain ugly. But these areas turned out pretty good. I don't know what this is. Oh. Ah. So it's kind of a color thing. Why don't we just replace that? So I think I had there before was a national road. There, that looks better. But I think this area turned out really nice because I wanted to have a low density area. Yeah, we've got we got a few dead. We had oh we went through a small death wave when I was at the beginning of the airport too. Look at these ships. It's just like insane. I don't know what's going on with the ships. Seem to be getting pretty good service through there. The buses are coming in, they're coming in, coming out. So we're doing pretty good. This could, as you do in the city, there are always other areas that could use more work. Oh God, it's actually pretty good now because now we have areas that had death waves. Now they're gone. Right. Just gonna come through with the paintbrush. We get some live oaks in here. The live oaks are really nice. They really fill in an area. Get down in there. Now that would be a really nice road to go through. And now you can upgrade up you can update your roads, right? So you can make these really nice tree covered roads with vanilla roads with the new new the new feature. Yeah, the alders are too. Well, let's take a look. Good time to save the game. So we are working on 3 projects at the time. Lakefield 2, which is this game, which is our by the book series. Nakusa, which is going to be the more realistic detail city, and Rock Valley is going to be a purely vanilla city as far as assets, for the most part, that we can use for future DLCs or whatever. Right? Do that. Go to there and the mods options. I'm using FPS booster, TPM traffic manager PE 11.52, and I think that's the problem. I didn't get the right one. There's I think a better one. No no radioactive desert, extra landscape tools, roundabout builder, node controller, zoning adjuster, daylight classic theme, Bob, find it, loading screen mod, and move it. So I don't have many. Don't have many at this time. Once I can figure out which mod works for no deaths, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that back. I just don't want to have all the deaths. It's quite horrible. So I think this area, can get all the cotton, all the live oaks on some of the roads. That's a nice thing if you don't want to have different mods and stuff like that, being able to take these vanilla trees and just replace them, right? Yeah, the alders are nice too. So that got called Poplar Park. I think they're gonna have to call that Live Oak Park. Ha ha. Smart. Live Oak? No. Not the daughter of Aerosmith. I would agree. You need to. Well, that's certainly not an appropriate building from here. Yeah, you can add bushes on the. Lindens are pretty nice too. I don't know if you've seen the lindens. That's a nice tree. And space those out within this area, I think. Pop them in with the live oaks. I don't know if horse chestnuts grow with everything, but yeah, that looks pretty good. I think at one time we had this connected. We had like a small city services area over here, but I'm not really connecting those. Yeah, a lot of these lost their oomph. Yeah, the lindens. So Live Oak Park, that's a pretty good place to be. I thought I got rid of these. I'm not a big fan. You get some of this weird zoning stuff. I'm not a big fan of that. I'd rather have nothing there than to have the weird houses. I'm also a big fan of the of pines. I do a lot of pines. I think we're pretty overall. I think we're pretty good on crime. Well, maybe not. You know, there used to be a police and fire station in this area. Yeah, 'cause actually what I did is I put the high school. Well, maybe we'll check this out. Kind of made a. Maybe this was the little area that I did. Give me 1 second, sir. That's the police. I think we'll put fire right here. So what we did, I remember what I did here. I put a sports hall and gymnasium, a high school, and a football field over here. High density housing is very close to where all the workers need to be to work in the electronics factory, the lemonade factory, the steel factory. And over here again, so we've got a large factory area here and a lot of dense housing. We recently had an update to the game, so we had some issues. We lost a lot of our... Oh, and then we've got the sneaker factory over here. And we've got the clothing factory. We've got a big warehouse. And this is the car factory. There were more homes. There were a lot of homes. Some of them have disappeared. And we're kind of reconstituting some areas. Trying to look at some of the issues that had arose during the update. Oh, and the reason we had all these problems, Mr. Dillard, is the airport DLC. So we built an airport. I'm not sure you know how the game works, John. John is a dear friend of mine. So he might come in here and beat me up a bit. That's okay, because that's the way it's done. So we've got an airport DLC, new update. We have different types of terminals and concourses we can build. We have different size aircraft we can build for. Different amenities that can go into those airports. And those kinds of things. I can. I'll give you a tour, and then I think we'll probably be up for the evening. There are a few things missing, so don't fault me too poorly. We've got this is the beginning area of the city, which is slightly built up and needs some more work. What we did originally is we started here and over here for small town farming. We've got Garnet Hills over here, which is kind of a shopping district and maybe a higher income, lower density. You would want to come to the Freddie Primo University. It is a renowned university. Renowned. We have 12 academic works, I think, or 8. We have plenty of students. We have done many, many good things. We have toga parties. What are all of our academic works? Here they are. We've done all these liberal arts academic works. We've written books, music, and film. And then on the other side of the river here, we have really what is our timber-based production. We've got a modular house factory. We've got the soft paper factory. We've got the LN pulp mill. Yes. And we're using a lot of that, cutting up wood, making lumber. Over here we have a oil drilling area, processing oil here. And we're also processing metals to run the refinery. Got another factory over here. We've got the food factory. And we've got a recycling center. kind of one of the main thoroughfares through here. It looks like this is another one of our commercial districts. We got a commercial district here, commercial district along here, and industry, and then lower density housing. Again, we were kind of hanging out in the major factory area. Got another we've got the Butler, just because it's fun. We're going to call this the Buckler. Buckler Petrochemicals area. Haha. What do you say? That's pretty good. Yeah, we lost quite a bit, and we're kind of in a rebuild mode. Another low density housing area here. We've got kind of where a lot of low density housing. Another beginning area for some offices, shopping. Got a nice little enclave of housing here. Some more light industrial. Got remnants of the farming industry. We got kind of a small town here. Little Walmart. This has some adjustment that has to be made. That's something I need to work on. And we did expand out to here. We have a train going up to that area there. Got a whole nother area over here we intend to build upon. So we've been playing around with getting that connected. And then we've got, lower density here. Fish market. We've got office parks here. This is another area we lost, so we have to reconstitute that. Right in the center of the city is where we have our wastewater treatment plant right here along the railroad. Yeah, I was close. I was in the 90s. But we'll get there. And once we can figure out, we'll put some other trains and stuff in there too. I've put in a few of the real world train stuff. And then a lot of our power was supplied here. We've got geothermal powers. We got some different residential developments. We've got the Panda Sanctuary. We've got a zoo. Just a small city zoo. Got a baseball stadium. That's Weird Hero Stadium. Then we've got some, what is I would think is eventually going to be a reconstituted downtown. We got an opera, an expo center. Got a train station here. And this side used to really look more like this. And then we've got Ivy Square. This area here was about the same, kind of same layout as that. So that's got to be worked on. And then there's some areas in here that need to be reworked. Get a couple of the small enclaves of larger buildings and stuff like that. We've got a tram system. Yeah, I like the train assets. I did get rid of a few. We've got tram system. I could do that. I guess we're going to have an Amber Hill Ranch area now, won't we? We may not do that today, but we will make an Amber Hill Ranch. Someone should make a note of that in the comments. So this is a cruise line area. We have a large amount of cruise ships coming in. Got the ports. We have been transitioning to nuclear power. Yeah, man, it's like a hop, skip, and jump. We've been developing an waterfront industry area. We have a waste processing system and nuclear power plant down here. We've got a shipbuilding dock, some warehouses to store the materials for that, and then our fishing industry here. We're picking up anchovies, and I think something else. Yeah. Actually, I don't think they left with traffic manager. It's some of the mods. Some of the mods that I had. Some of the assets. If you lived here, you'd be home by now. You do have a highway that runs through. I probably, what I should probably do is just make a highway that kind of goes. I do like that. Well, they have a lot of problems over here. Just so I don't forget to do Amber Hills Ranch, we're gonna do a Amber Hills Ranch. Yeah, I do too. I thought that was a nice addition. That's bad. That's not what we wanted. This is gonna be a nice place. There we go. Then we always have one. We always have that district in there. And we'll have to probably fill that up with a bunch of East LA assets and stuff like that. We'll do something. We'll do something nice for them. And this is our ore industry. I tried to. I'm working on each time trying to incorporate it nicer into the system. Because it kind of displaces stuff. But I wanted it to look pretty good. Well, we could put a private park with no gates, in there. So the one thing I do have is the ability to refresh some of our resources because they do tend to get depleted, right? We don't want that to happen. I think that this turned out looks pretty good over here. We've got the extraction of the minerals, so we could build this up by just cutting out the mountain. There's that, and we've got metal processing here, some storage and different types of items have to come through. Ooh. Yeah, so I hope that's a pretty good tour of the city. I hope that Maggie Prince enjoyed that, and that the rest of you did too. This is a nice little area here. It's nice and quiet. Of course, I guess it's maybe not that nice of an area because you got the iron ore mine on the hill. We need to do something with the water in the river. Because I think the river... Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry. Maybe the river flows that way. But it's supposed to be a big city. I want to be able to incorporate all the aspects of the game in it. And we don't have everything in here yet. We have a metro. Oh, I guess we forgot to talk about that. We have a metro that runs from over here to this side of the town. We've got a rail and monorail system here. We've got the cargo train depot here. We've got so we've got some basic. Yeah, if you get a seizure from this, I hope that you don't. I hope you don't get a seizure from this. Because if I say that anything other than that, you'll hold me to that. Yeah, I think it's coming along pretty well. Or I'd like to unlock more stuff, but I kind of got locked out. I did unlock more, but this is kind of where it's ending. I think that we have a highway going in and out. So we can add larger aircraft now and a few other things. So I'm going to think in my head that we will be putting larger aircraft over here, the large aircraft next time, and a few other things. It seems to be doing pretty good. It did hit level 3 while we were here. Got how many passengers? 39. No. That's 39,999. That's pretty good. Oh, you know what happens at level 3? At level 3, go here. Because we have cable cars we can put in. We got all kinds of stuff. My camera work? What we can put? What can we put in? We can do something else now. Come on. No. Yeah. Hey, Victor. Well, you got to get out of university, and then you can do whatever you want. I'm supposed to be able to do... Really? Where is the headquarters building? Well, I know it's unlocked now, so... Well, mate, you could. Are you streaming tonight again? Yo. Oh, maybe I. So if any of you like, it's just like graphic novels, comic books. John, Mr. Dilla Draws, is a fantastic artist. Well, I know I can unlock my world building now or whatever, but I can't seem to find it. that? Oh yeah, here's the airline headquarters building. Let's place that. I think. Well, we have a couple places we can put it too. Should we put the airline headquarters at the airport? That makes sense. I kind of like it at the airport. Other people have put it other places, but I think right here on the river, I think we're going to put it on the river. There. On the beautiful river. I think that's good. And then what that does, we'll do it next time. We're going to do more next time. I think we can open our own airline. So we'll figure that out. I think we can do that in here. Policies, airline. Yes, we can now. I think we can do that now. Yes. Well, now we have an airline. We'll look at that next time. It's not going in Mumbai. So if you haven't smashed a like, please do. I see plenty of people have. John, please smash the like if you can. And if you haven't subscribed, that'd be nice too. We're getting closer to the 100 mark, which is not a big deal. But this month I picked up like 30 subscribers, so it's kind of fun. And I appreciate everyone coming back. And I'd say sometime tomorrow we'll figure out our airline. Are these our airplanes? These could be our airplanes. And continue on with the city. I do also have a CNC business I run. And I got good news today that I'm going to be doing some work for a tank unit in Georgia. So I'm doing some stuff, some tank work and stuff for their unit in Georgia. So that'll be nice. Be a little bit busy tomorrow. And I have to make a clock. We gotta do a little work tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon or evening again, I'll do the city streams. Yeah, I think it's turning out pretty good. I hope it works for the city. I hope you guys like it. I think that we'll kind of take this model and put it over here. And when we get sick of it all, we'll just completely redevelop it. And I thank you. I appreciate everyone who's come in. And it's nice to see new people, some old people, and people coming back. So that's pleasant. And I will see you next time. I hope you enjoy your evening and your Friday. See you next time.